It's the Mac, it's the Mac, it's the Steez dripping Mac, it's the Steez dripping Mac, it's the Steez dripping Mac. Begging on Project Paddle, the money stacker. Now my pocket's sitting fatter.
Bass beating down your block, boy. Bass beating down your block, boy. All I hang around is block boys. In my pocket, that's a knot, boy. Think you hot, but you not, boy. Bass beating down your block, boy. Bass beating down your block, boy. Bass beating down your block, stunting.
Yo, we about to check out Spider-Man No Way Home TV spots. And I think they added the two trailers in this video, but I heard that it got it's gotten some TV spots, so let's see what they got on here. See if they added anything new. I still gotta record my my reaction to the new Rockstars breakdown. I saw that they did a breakdown on this, so I still gotta do one for the trailer and one for the TV spots. So that's coming soon. So stay tuned. But yeah, I'm super excited for this movie, man. This is one of those movies how I felt about Captain America's Civil War. And of course the Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, but mostly how I felt about Civil War because we got introduced to Black Panther and Spider-Man and all the heroes fighting each other, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just that feeling I got where I was just like, yo, this movie is gonna be a great movie, and that's the feeling I get from this. And like, I really enjoyed. I like Spider-Man Homecoming. I really like Spider-Man No Way Home because we got to see Mysterio on the big screen for the first time. And not only that, but in my opinion, Spider-Man No Way Home, even though he still deals with the loss of Tony, it felt like the first Spider-Man Homecoming felt like a Spider-Man movie, but the Spider-Man not No Way Home, Far From Home, Spider-Man Far From Home felt like a Spider-Man comic. Like, it felt like I was watching a Spider-Man comic. And this Spider-Man No Way Home feels like it's going to be like, give you more comic vibes and more, I don't know, like, even though he's kind of working with Doctor Strange, and he's going to be working with the other two Spider-Men, it still feels like a Spider-Man movie around him, and not just oh, we got Tom Holland's Peter Parker, and he's going to be all in, he's going to be guided by the other two Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like we know something's wrong with Doctor Strange. Like, why would you cast a spell for him if you know the repercussions? And not only that, it doesnme feel like Doctor Strange is trying to mentor Spider-Man. It just feels like, okay, let me help this kid out because me and him went to space with Tony, and him and Tony had a close connection, so let me help him out. And when things go wrong, I'm like, all right, now I gotta go I gotta go magic up, and you go Scooby-Doo this crap, like you said in the trailer. So I don't know, this seems like, I don't know, and I think this movie is gonna be big because it's the bridge point to what's gonna happen into Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and what happens in this Spider-Man movie that leads up to the Multiverse of Madness. Like, the Multiverse of Madness, I would say Spider-Man and Multiverse of Madness are the two main keys to this phase of Marvel, and definitely the Spider-Man movie is going to play a big role in that, so that's going to be exciting to see. So, yeah, enough talking. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay notified on the channel. Check out the other content on the channel, and yeah, let's get into it. Whoa.
You're not Peter Parker.
I am so confused right now.
That spell that you botched started pulling in visitors.
What's wrong with me?
And I can't even skip it. He literally said, "You're not Peter Parker," so he knows that's not his Peter Parker. So that's, ooh, okay. I'm a.
From every universe.
The multiverse is real?
They all die fighting Spider-Man.
Whoa.
There isn't.
Oh, this movie looks so beautiful, bro.
This is all my fault. I can't save everyone.
Spider-Man, No Way Home. In
Yo.
theaters December 17th.
What's happening?
They're starting to come through and I can't stop them.
When you're thinking, I'm about to do something that could break the universe,
Oh, I know you!
run it by us.
We need to send them back.
You're not gonna take this away from me. You're flying out into the darkness
not his
to
voice.
fight ghosts.
What do you mean?
They all die fighting Spider-Man. I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
There has to be another way!
There isn't.
Yo, these
Spider-Man, No
TV
Way Home,
spots, bro.
December 17th.
I underestimated you, Peter.
Do I know you?
Looks like we got competition.
We started getting some visitors.
I'm actually,
Universe.
I
they
look
all
like-
die fighting
I'm looking forward to like all the other villains like Doc Ock, Electro, and Lizard, and Sandman. But for some reason, just seeing just these little clips between Tom Holland and Alfred Molina's Doc Ock, for some reason I'm more excited for that. Like, not to take away from Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, Jamie Foxx's Electro, Sandman and Lizard, but I don't know, for some reason it's just like Doc Ock, just seeing Doc Ock back and the dialogue between these two. I don't know, it excites me, and it's like I'm more excited for that. I mean, I'm excited to see him interact with all the other villains, but see him interact with Alfred Molina though. Maybe it's because he when we see in the trailer or in these TV spots that that we hear him say, "You're not Peter Parker," so like he knows that he's not his Peter Parker. So I guess that makes it more interesting. I don't know, but seeing Doc Ock being the forefront, even though we know, or at least I would say I have a feeling that we have a feeling that, not we, I'm just gonna say me, I have a feeling that Green Goblin is the one that's in charge of everything, like the leader, but for some reason Doc Ock is like the front man, even though the main leader, the shadow leader, is Green Goblin. I don't know. It's just, I'm just super excited to see him back, man, and see all these characters back.
You, Peter.
Do I know you?
Looks like we got competition.
And he's still talking to his arms. I like
We
that.
started getting
He
some
kept that.
visitors. In their universe, they all die fighting Spider-Man. I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
There has to be another way!
There isn't.
What's happening?
They're starting to come through. I can't stop them.
Spider-Man, No Way Home. Exclusively in movie theaters
Spider-Man,
December
No
17th.
Way
Ever since I got bit by that spider, I've only had 1 week where my life has felt normal. That was when you found out.
Peter?
Is
That
this a TV
spell
spot?
that you botched, it started pulling in visitors from every
Yeah, this is a
universe.
TV spot. No.
What's happening?
They're starting to come through and I can't stop them.
Spider-Man, No Way Home.
When you're thinking, hey, I'm about to do something that could break the universe, run it by us next time.
In theaters December 17th.
Are they in Doctor Strange's basement?
This is Peter. Leave a message.
Yeah, Peter, this is Happy.
Happy.
Who are those guys, huh? One of the guys made of mud? What's going on? Call me back.
When I shut that spell down, we started getting some visitors from every universe.
Multiverse is real.
Was that a dinosaur? In theaters December 17th.
You know what? It's actually nice. Like, what I do love about Marvel is when they have a specific dialogue in certain movies, I like that they bring it back. And the perfect example is when he says the multiverse is real. Because in Spider-Man Far From Home, when he was talking to Nick Fury and Mysterio, they Mysterio basically like gave him the science the science gibberish about the multiverse, and then he's like, oh, like blah 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 blah, the multiverse is real now. But remember, Mysterio's been playing them, so in a sense, he's like, it's not real until we get to here, and he's just like, wait, it's actually real? Oh snap! Like that, I love like certain dialogue like that, like like I love action. Like they have the action and all that, and we know they can execute the action scenes, but the dialogue, what they say to each other, saying different dialogue that ties in from other movies, stuff like that is what makes the movie more intriguing, and I love that, and I love that they do it with most of their Marvel films, because if not all, most of them, because I don't know, I just love that they tie in everything, because it's one universe, and it's, I always felt weird like way before when they used to do the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., they would barely even mention the MCU, and it's just like it was weird to watch, because it's like, but you got Coulson in the show that was in Avengers, so why would you not? And I'm not saying they didn't make references, but their references wasn't even that big until later on, until they started doing more seasons. But yeah, they should really bring that show back and like revamp it, or do it in some type of way, or make a movie. I'm down to see Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. movie, and that way you could tie in more and more characters from the MCU. But yeah.
Dean.
Ever since I got bit by that spider,
Is this the trailer?
I've only had
Okay.
1 week where my life has felt normal. That was when you found out.
All right, we'll watch this trailer and then.
When you botched that
The
spell where
Saint.
you wanted everyone to forget that Peter Parker's Spider-Man, we started getting some visitors
Now, is this the first trailer or the second? I don't know. This gotta be the second trailer.
from every
Yeah,
universe.
this is the second trailer. That black. I wonder if this black. Hold up. I wonder if this.
From every
Hold on, wait for it.
universe.
I wonder if this black and gold suit is supposed to be a tease to, at some point, of him getting the symbiote suit. Cause it looks like if you take away the gold and replace it with white, it could be the symbiote suit. Like, not saying this is a symbiote suit, but it like easily take away the gold, replace it with the white, and you already got the black. Maybe darken the black a little bit, and you got your symbiote suit. So I wonder if this is like a tease to that, because obviously this suit looks like it's used to fight Electro. So because of the gold, and I'm assuming it's got to be copper or something, or like some conductor to take in electrocution. Because here's the thing, and I this is what I love about what I'm gonna love about this movie is the different suits. Because Peter, every time he fights a villain, even if it's like he fights him one time, loses, and the villain escapes, he always figures out a way to make the suit better, like kind of like Tony, but in his own like DIY type of way. So like when he fights, like in the cartoons and the comics, when he fights Electro, like the first time, his suit gets destroyed. He almost dies, or like is super badly hurt, and then he goes and fixes the suit because he's smart. He's a smart kid. Like, Peter is smart. That's his character. Like, he's the nerdy kid who is into science and is really smart, and he figures out, like, all right, I need to somehow make a conductor, either like, for example, like the amazing Spider-Man movies, man. Like when Andrew was using his webs to fight Electro, Jamie Foxx's blue Electro, his thing was shorting out because of electricity. So he figured out, like, all right, let me put like some conductor where it won't shorten out, and it will still take the power from the electricity and still be able to swing him around and whatnot. So stuff like that, I'm like, yo, like that's Peter Parker, that's Spider-Man. Like, so to see that happen with this, because we already saw it a little bit in Spider-Man Far From Home, when he was like, he went to the ship where either the I think that was the Quinjet or some type of Quinjet that Happy was in, and he was like fixing, doing it like how Iron Man was doing it. That like I don't want it in that aspect where you're just like he's like a carbon, or not a carbon copy, but like a mirror of Tony. But I want him to be still Peter Parker and doing his little DIY in his room, or in like a little science lab or some abandoned building and whatnot, and making a better Spider-Man suit. Because Spider-Man doesn't just have one suit. He's like one of those characters who always has multiple suits, and the suits are used for different reasons. Kind of like Tony with his suit. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about this one, because it's giving me like, all right, take away the gold or with the copper, whatever it is that's in the suit, and replace it with the white lining, and make the suit a little like a obsidian black, or a I don't know, like one of those, just like a black where you could like look into, where it looks like you're looking into a dark abyss, and that's your symbiote Spider-Man suit. But this movie looks so good. The TV spots make it look like the different scenes in TV spots make it look a lot better.
You're not Peter Parker.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
Ned has a crossbow. That's hilarious.
Send them back. So
Yeah, look at this suit. Look at this. This is not your typical suit. You got you got your, and then I guess this is I guess he added in some of Doctor Strange's magic into it, and make like some magic tech, or because it looks like look like you got duct tape here, like he just strapped all this together.
there are others out there.
So yeah, this looks like this is a suit he's gonna use to fight Electro. And why does he have a picture of? Is that just them video calling him, or what? Okay. I'm not.
So, Scooby-Doo this crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the word please.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
You're flying out into the darkness to fight ghosts.
What do you mean?
They all die fighting Spider-Man. It's their fate.
Oh, this movie's gonna be so good.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
Look, there has to be another way.
There isn't. They're a danger to our universe.
You're not to take this away from me.
Peter,
Oh,
you're
Doc Ock
struggling
falling.
to have everything you want, while the world tries to make you choose.
King Goblin, Sandman, Lizard, Electro.
I can't save everyone. What's happening?
They're starting to come through, and I can't stop them.
December 17th, exclusively in movie theaters.
Yo, this movie is gonna be amazing. My only thing is, I really hope, like, I'm not, like, I want it to still be Tom Holland's Peter Parker Spider-Man movie, but also, I don't want Toby and Andrew just to show up at the end to help them fight the bad guys, and then it's like, all right, now we get to go home. Like, no, I want to like do it at the climax, hit it at the middle where where he like Spider-Man's trying to do it on his own, doesn't work out, calls in reinforcements, talk to him. I want a longer Avengers moment where they're like all chilling with each other, like that. I want that, but with these 3 Spider-Man, just like, cause this will be our first time seeing all 3 on film, so it's just like I need that dialogue. I need that dialogue, and I need to see them like just talk to each other and interact with each other, because I appreciate everybody seeing the interactions between the villains and Tom Holland Spider-Man, seeing Tom Holland, MJ and Ned interact with Doctor Strange, interacting with the villains, seeing Happy in there, and I don't know who he's gonna interact with, but like interacting with, I just like seeing this movie showing us like, yo, like not to say like, not to take away all from all the other Marvel films, but this right here is just like the build up from all those movies to get to here, where we're able to like just see Spider-Man and Doctor Strange in a movie together, and then not only that, see 3 Spider-Men in a movie together and the OG villains. Oh, bro, this movie is stacked. This movie is stacked. And like, yo,
I am so confused right now.
You're not Peter Parker.
and what's cool is what's cool is like Doc Ock and the villains realizing this is not their Spider-Man. It is Spider-Man and it is Peter Parker, but it's not their Peter Parker and Spider-Man, which I like. And I like that they kept that in the trailer, like, you're not Peter Parker, like just like that confuses everybody, like we understand to a point, but like it's just like, oh snap, like where was this lead to? And then hearing Doc Ock saying you're going to fight ghosts, fight ghosts in the darkness or something like that?
Multiverse is real?
They all die fighting Spider-Man. Every universe.
Yo, Electro. Wait, let's slow it down.
That spell that you bought started pulling in.
Alright, let's slow it down a little bit.
Visitors from every universe.
Okay. Lizard looks like the old Lizard from Amazing Spider-Man, the first one, but also it looks like he has a little new design to him also.
The multiverse is real?
They all die fighting Spider-Man.
There has to be another way.
Yo, this movie looks so good.
I can't save everyone.
Spider-Man.
Starting to come through and I can't stop him.
When you're thinking I'm about to do something that could break the universe, I know you. Run it by us.
We need to send them back.
You're not gonna take this away from me.
What's up with his voice?
You're not gonna take this away from me.
You hear that? You're not about to take this. Why is it deep? I guess it's from his powers. I don't know, cause one thing I know some people didn't really like the dubstep music that came when he fought with Electro in the second movie, but I actually liked it. I was like, I actually rock with this. This is not bad. And I liked his blue design. Like, not saying his new design doesn't look good. Like, I like it. There's people online who don't like his new design. They like the old one and prefer him being blue with a different outfit. But what's to say that he something won't happen to him and he turns blue again, or and this is a different universe they're entering to, so why would we expect him to look the same? Because even though Doc Ock looks the same, his design is different though. Same thing with Green Goblin. His design's gonna look different. So I'm just saying, like, I don't see what the issue is. That an arc reactor? Yo, did he steal an arc reactor? And so wait. So maybe the suit makes sense. Like maybe it's he can't contain. It's like I'm trying to think. It's like I can't think of a superhero or villain, but it's like them having this big old power, but they can't contain it, so they got to use like either a suit or whatever to contain their powers, so it won't explode. Or I don't know. I'm just making speculations, thinking, but I don't know. I fuck with the suit. I fuck with the suit. It's better than his not his old suit, but the Electro's old suit in the comics. Like I prefer this over seeing that with the actual yellow mask. Like I like that his yellow mask is his actual electricity and not a actual mask and green and white suit. So that's what you're flying out into the darkness to fight ghosts. That's a good bar. Hey, they did their thing with these TV spots, man. Like, even though they show us some new content in here, it's only like a little bit, just enough to satisfy our hunger until December 17th, and that's super cool. That's super cool, man. But I'm looking forward to this movie, man. Even and look, we all know we're gonna see the three Spider-Man in here, but just to say, if we don't and they pull like a WandaVision with Quicksilver and call him Alfred, or not Alfred, they call him Ralph Boner. Hey man, I'm gonna laugh. I'm just gonna laugh and just take what it is, because it's like this movie's still gonna be good with or without him. Like, yeah, we prefer all three in them, and I prefer to have all three Spider-Man in here. But if they don't do it, then I'm not gonna trip about it. Like, the movie's still gonna be good. We got Doctor Strange. We got him fighting the old villains, but we know that they're gonna put the three Spider-Man, because why would you not have the other two Spider-Man and only have their villains in here? But hey, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what you're most excited for in this Spider-Man movie. Spider-Man I keep saying Far From Home. No Way Home. Spider-Man No Way Home. And yeah, but it's gonna be an amazing movie, man. Oh my god, it's gonna be one of their top sellers. But make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and yeah. Until next time, this is